Hello everybody, welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Earth astrology sign of the Sturgeon, and it is for the month of April. Uh, we are going to be doing a Celtic cross reading using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. And at the very end, I'll be clarifying with the 1909 tarot. And at the very end of the reading, I will pull main themes from the Spirit of the Wheel Oracle. Okay, let's get started with the April reading for the Sturgeons. We start with your current general energy. And here we have the Sea Serpent. And the Sea Serpent, this represents our second chakra, so our sacral chakra. So this is all about um, our desires, expressing our desires. It's about creativity, sexuality, sensuality. And it's also about our relationships. So again, I do feel like this could be something that the Sturgeons are very focused on at this time. Now, I will say that some sturgeons are known for being highly sexual individuals. So, again, a lot of you could be feeling this energy at this time, this heightened sexual energy. And then we go to your crossing energy. And here we have the gazelle energy, which is also a card of heightened awareness. So I do feel like this month, uh, the sturgeons could be working with like heightened sensitivity, is kind of what I'm feeling with this sea serpent and this gazelle. Now, our crossing energy can be what helps us or hinders us. So this heightened awareness can be very beneficial for you. But it can, if you're not careful, this heightened awareness could border on hypervigilance. Okay, so we just want to make sure that we are keeping ourselves in check with the present moment, and that we are not, experiencing overwhelm due to this heightened awareness that you are experiencing. And if you do find that you get overwhelmed by this heightened awareness, um, make sure that you focus on your breath. Your breath is always happening in the present moment. So when you are focusing on your breath, you are always in the present. But let's clarify the sea serpent and gazelle energy. Yep. Okay, and with that, we have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is all about understanding and valuing your feelings and emotions. So that is going to be very important for you this month. Again, that sea serpent energy, that sacral chakra, this is where our emotions come from also. So if your sacral chakra is all out of whack, your emotions can be all out of whack as well, and vice versa. If your emotions get out of whack, that can throw your sacral chakra out of whack. So it's going to be very important for you to check in with yourself and your feelings throughout the month, just so that you know where you are sitting, and if there's anything, any emotions that you are not sure of, spend some time and see if you can come to the understanding of what those emotions are, where they come from, and what they mean. Next, we go to the area of your foundation. And I love this. You have the phoenix in the area of your foundation. And this is the phoenix represents our root chakra. And our root chakra is all about our basic needs. It's about safety, security. And again, so I would say that the phoenix showing up in the area of your foundation says that you do have a very solid foundation. You are coming from a place of feeling safe and secure in where you are. But let's clarify this Phoenix energy. So with the Phoenix, Uh, we have the sun. I love it. So the sun is the best card in the deck. It is happiness. It is joy. It is love. It is all the good things in the world. And I really feel like, again, the sun is shining on you right now. And again, really, um, Sturgeons, like every card that I see here right now is for the most part very, very positive. So this is going to be a very, very positive best reading so far. I would definitely say. So again, I do feel a lot of happiness. And again, when we're feeling safe and we're feeling secure, it is very easy for us to experience this joy and happiness. Now, the sun can also represent children. So for any of you out there wanting children, the April could be a month where, you could get pregnant or, something. So I would be mindful of that, especially if you don't want to get pregnant. I would be very mindful of that, but definitely a good time for children as well. Next, we go to the area of your mind. And again, very good card to get in the area of your mind. This is camel energy. And the camel energy, again, very, very balanced energy. The camel is, balances water and fire, and water represents our emotions, whereas fire represents like our passions, our inspirations. It's action. You know what I mean? So, you are very balanced in the area of your mind as far as your emotions and the actions that you are taking. Um, and I would also say too that the camel is also a really good card for knowing oneself. So I do feel like again, you are really feeling quite confident in yourself at this time, which is amazing. But let's clarify that camel energy. So with the camel, we have the Page of Pentacles. Um, so the Page of Pentacles, it can be a card of learning, a card of studiousness. So I do feel, and again, that camel is a card of resourcefulness. So again, this balance, this bringing the balance of fire and water, uh, you know, is is something that you have had to learn how to do. It is not something that came naturally for you. It is something that you have had to learn to do. So the fact that you have learned how to do this is really amazing, and you should kind of give yourself a bit of a pat on the back for that, I would say. Next, we go to the area of your past. And here we have otter energy. So the otter energy, this is a very it's a very playful energy. It's unobstructed joy and a reverence for life itself. So I do feel again that in your recent past, it is possible that you've experienced a lot of joy and a lot of playfulness in your life. And I wouldn't be surprised if this joy and this playfulness what has brought you to this wonderful place of balance that you are sitting in. And again, it could also be what has you feeling so safe and secure in your foundation at this time. But let's clarify this otter energy. So with the otter, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is a card of quality work. It's also a card of focused attention. So I would kind of say that, again, you probably have been experiencing in the recent past here a lot of playfulness and fun and joy in your life, which is absolutely wonderful. But with that Eight of Pentacles, this is spirit kind of saying that, you know, you've had lots of fun and that's wonderful, but now it's time to focus your attention and it's time to get to work on something. And so now we go to the area of the very near future. And here we have dragonfly energy. And with the fact that you had that otter and that Eight of Pentacles, it kind of doesn't surprise me that this dragonfly energy comes up in your very near future. The dragonfly is all about change. It's all about things changing, things shifting. And again, I do see a shift of your focus happen where again, you've been very much in that energy of playfulness and joy. And again, that is a wonderful energy to sit in, and be sure to carry that energy forward with you as you go through the changes, because again, change of focus, and you are going to be getting to work on something. But again, don't leave that energy of that joy and that playfulness. Bring that joy and playfulness into the work that you are doing. Let's clarify this dragonfly energy. So with the dragonfly, yes, we have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is a celebration. So any of these changes that are happening, I would definitely celebrate the changes. Also, another change that could be happening for some of the Sturgeons is that the Four of Wands is also a card of marriage. So some of you out there could be, leaning towards or thinking about marriage, and this could be the change that is coming in for you in the very near future. So awesome. Next, we go to the area of the next few months. And here we have the frog energy. And a lot of people have gotten the frog energy for the month of April. The frog energy is a card of clearing, cleansing, and healing. This is a card of just releasing and letting go of anything that needs to be released, anything that needs to be forgiven. This is a great month to do that, to just let go of any of those things, and just, like I said, cleanse our energy so that we can start fresh. But let's clarify this frog energy. So with the frog energy, we have the Three of Pentacles. And again, this is another card of quality work. And it's also a card of recognition. So with that, being that it came up with that frog energy, I would say, again, this cleansing, this clearing and healing, there could be some work that is involved with this. But again, the Three of Pentacles can also be a card of recognition, and I feel like putting the work in, you will see the recognition. And I'm not talking with this about anybody else recognizing. I'm going to say that you are going to recognize the difference within yourself, after this cleansing and clearing. And again, this may say that there could be some tears, but again, tears are healthy. They are cleansing, so again, definitely put the work in, and put the work in on yourself, and really do some healing work over the next few months. All right, now we go to the area of your closest relationships. And here we have crow energy. So again, I feel like in the area, first of all, the crow is a very watchful energy. So I feel like your closest relationships could be really watching you today, and maybe you will get that recognition from them as well. But that's not as important as your own personal recognition. But I do feel, again, that your closest relationships are very watchful of you at this time. Um, the one thing I would say here is that you are definitely, again, I would definitely lean on your closest relationships for spiritual strength at this time. Again, you are very much in balance, which is a wonderful thing, but that doesn't mean that you don't still need strength at times. So I would definitely lean on your closest relationships for that spiritual strength. I have a feeling a lot of your close relationships are going to be very intuitive this month, and they are going to be able to see things that you don't see and know things that you don't know. So this is why it would be a good idea to, really lean on those closest relationships this month. But let's clarify this crow energy. So with the crow, sorry, with the crow, we have the Eight of Wands. So again, the Eight of Wands is a card of momentum. It's a card of gusto. So again, I would definitely lean on your closest relationships for that spiritual strength this month, because there could be something, a little something that is given to you during this time that is going to allow something to just take off for you, and you will see a lot of forward movement in your life. But again, I really feel like you are going to have to lean on those closest relationships a little bit. So, yeah. Next, we go to the area of our hopes and fears. And here we have the elk energy. And again, another very strong, stable energy with with the elk. This is a card that says that you are fully supported and fully stable. And again, we already saw that in the area of your foundation with that Phoenix card. This is just reiterating it here. It's kind of saying that you really don't have anything to fear at this time, that you are really in a good position within yourself. You are stable, you are supported, you are resilient. The one thing I would caution about is being a little too headstrong or needing to have constant control. The sturgeons really like to have control in their lives, but it's not always necessary. Sometimes you have to give the leadership to somebody else. But let's clarify that elk energy. So with the elk, we have the justice card. So again, another card of balance. So again, I really do feel like you are hoping for balance and you are really sitting in that balance. And again, with that elk energy, as long as you don't get too headstrong and you are able to listen to other people along the way, I really feel like this is going to help you maintain that balance. And lastly, we come to the outcome card, and here we have Panther energy. So I would say probably with you had the Eight of Pentacles there, you had the Three of Pentacles, and you had that frog energy, which is that cleansing, clearing, healing. So I do feel kind of for some of you by the end of April, uh, you are going to recognize and see some things in your life that you still need to purge. The Panther energy is a card of purging the unnecessary from your life. And again, this is not a bad thing. This is actually a really good thing, especially when you come to these realizations on your own, which is what I am feeling from this reading, is that you are definitely going to come to the realization that there are things in your life that really aren't necessary. And by the end of April, you are going to be ready to get rid of those things that aren't necessary. But let's clarify that Panther energy. So with the Panther energy, we have the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles, this can be a card that says, don't focus on your weaknesses, okay? Focus on your strengths at this time. And again, that could be something that, again, is unnecessary. Looking at your weaknesses could be something that is unnecessary and that you need to get rid of in your life. So I would definitely end this reading by saying, focus on your strengths this month for sure. You have so many of them. You have so much vitality as a sturgeon. So definitely focus on those strengths. Okay, now we will pull the main themes for the month of April for the sturgeons. And we have the butterfly clan, mental clarity, awakening, and beauty. And again, I do feel like you are awakening or you have awoken, because again, you have so many cards of balance in your reading. You really are awakening to certain things. And again, especially by the end of the month with that Panther card, like this awakening is not going to be it's not going to be just like a one single aha moment. Okay, this awakening is going to happen over throughout the month. And I would say that you're going to gain a lot of mental clarity through this process. And I would also say that you are probably going to be able to see the beauty in the process as you go through it, especially if you take the time to really look at the experiences. You will see the beauty in them, and you will experience a lot of transformation. The butterfly always signals transformation. So wonderful, wonderful reading for the sturgeons for the month of April. Thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help the channel out. I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.